Simelang Afsheni Ralocha Sanwanani Mulweni. My name is Naledi Mfoloe, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Now, amid violent protests rejecting the results of the recent general elections, an unconfirmed number of prisoners have escaped from the maximum security prison in Maputo, Mozambique. Some reports suggesting as many as 6,000, though others indicate a lower figure. But what's clear is that this is an extremely volatile situation that has shaken the nation to its core. Now, to put things into perspective, Mozambique has been rocked by mass protests ever since the country's top court upheld the results of the controversial October presidential elections, in which the ruling Frelimo party, in power since 1975, was declared the winner. Now, many citizens, particularly young people who had hoped for change, had taken to the streets in outrage. But the situation has taken a darker turn with the mass escape from prison, and it's not just about political dissatisfaction at this point anymore. It's about security and public safety. Now, the report suggests that the prisoners managed to overpower the guards and escape with a number of AK-47 rifles. And it's a disturbing reflection of the breakdown of law and order and the kind of anarchy that is born from a perfect storm of political unrest and institutional weakness, right? And this is where it gets even more concerning. I mean, the possibility that some of these prisoners, many of whom are said to be very dangerous, could cross into neighboring countries like ours, like South Africa. And according to Tembisa Fakadu, a director of Asia Africa Dialogues, there's a real risk that if this crisis actually escalates, we could see a surge of refugees, or worse, armed criminals crossing the border into South Africa. And let's be clear, right? This is a significant risk. South Africa shares a long border with Mozambique, and while we're already seeing a lot of regional cooperation, the truth is no country is fully prepared for a sudden crisis like this. And I think that the people of Mozambique, the young especially, the frustration they must be feeling after having placed so much hope in a new political change, only to see their voices ignored by the very system they trusted, is probably quite painful, right? And now, with the violence spilling onto the streets, with people being killed and injured, and with escaped prisoners on loose, I believe it's hard not to feel for them. I mean, I can only imagine the fear and uncertainty they are living through right now. But we can't also ignore the role of social media in all of this, right? I mean, there's a viral video circulating right now in Maputo showing a young man still handcuffed, claiming that his friends helped him escape and that they're all part of the revolution. That statement, whether it's true or not, paints a vivid picture of what's happening on the ground. Let's have a look at this video.
São prisioneiros, família. Bem mesmo. Se for para os você sem pneus.
Tanus.
Só para salvar o país.
Yeah.
Nós não estamos aqui
Okay,
para fazer mal a ninguém.
Vamos.
Tá a perceber? Essas algemas foi porque eu acendi a primeira chama na cadeia da máxima segurança.
Manduca!
E eu estava, na verdade, na cela disciplinar.
Manduca!
Meus comparsas fizeram a revolução, me libertaram. Vou para casa com essa merda. Mas eu vou salvar o país.
Acerro! Manduca, bro.
Now, the question becomes, right, how does this situation affect us in South Africa, and what does this crisis mean for the region? I mean, we've seen in the past how unrest in one country can have ripple effects spreading across borders and impacting neighboring economies, securities, and social stability. And if the violence continues to escalate in Mozambique, South Africa could see an influx of refugees, and not to mention the potential dangers posed by armed escapees crossing the border. Now, this has been your update on the crisis in Mozambique. Stay tuned for more developments as the situation unfolds. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please, let's continue the conversation in the comment section. And while you edit, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me. Till we meet again, it is goodbye for now.